into the winner chicken dinner format. They got the win, and now they're performing out of their mind. Let's see if that continues. We go to our penultimate match of the day with the harbingers of heroically hectic highlights. It is Toby and Porosaurus.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to PGC 2021, presented by Alienware and Toomey. I am Porosaurus. Joining me once again is Toby, and there you see the stats from that Team Liquid victory as the 7th in Pick'em ranking, but I gotta say, man, they deserve to be a little bit higher, in my opinion.
I mean, they said it themselves, right? Last week they said pick us. Why? Because
pick
we
us.
wins. There you go.
There you go.
And if you did, then who's the fool now?
Well, it would appear to be any of us who didn't pick European players to play in our fantasy.
I've never seen as many familiar faces in fantasy as I am now, and it's all because they're just picking European players. It's
true.
They're getting off to a good start. And first thing that catches my eye here is Virtus Pro.
Uh-oh.
Well, they go from one hot drop into potential other. Oh, Edie.
Edie.
You gotta play with the Bulls now. How much is Perfectix going to commit to this? He knows that there is a player in nearby. Got Meow is over there. Perfectix, you saw more parachutes coming in now. He's trying to drive away now. Makes perfect sense that he does not want to stick around. So they get a card, but this is I don't want to say it's not too far away from familiar territory, but still, it's gonna vote for a new type of rotation coming out, and they have quite a journey to make.
Let's head south, I guess, as we see that circle centering up smooth, but they can't wait. Lou's gonna make the push.
Yep, trying to make the aggressive play forward. But now they're getting shut up by New Habit from down below as well. Ming able to find one. And that's should be the okay, not gonna die.
Sure.
I've been surprised by Nate's all day, and he didn't even have a level 3 Baston. Second one though does come through. Ike's left, able to find him, and I think the the long journey for VP in this one is gonna come to an end shortly, unless if Spiro can pull off some sort of a magic play here.
This was not how the meme story was supposed to work for VP. The power of meme magic was supposed to go in their favor, but unfortunately it looks like that will not be the case here. Spiro now waiting his inevitable death from probably New Happy as
Left, right, up, down, jump, crouch, jump,
juke.
up.
There we go.
Nan gets the kill.
Oh, I know you're happy about that one.
Thank you, Nan. First kill of the day. Love to see it.
Meanwhile, Petrichor Road, they have to make the push down in a Bronco that gets them just far enough before eventually exploding here. As Heroic also having to make a push here. They are just outside of circle. You can see GNL and Navi still kind of holding down the fort. Liquid, they've got to go places as well, but oh my god, everybody in the world is shooting at them.
Yep, tough one to try and make a play on. They didn't have that much further to go, but now the vehicle ain't exactly gonna crank clip any favors as it rolls on down the hill. Petrichor did manage to get 2, make that actually almost 3 players down the hill. And
Heroic.
Heroic are continuing to slaughter people on the edge of the circle. 6 kills this game so far. We'll see if they can find more as they push further forward towards GNL. Beamy, who tacked on up. Do they know that Americano is sitting in here?
He's playing it real quiet, real sneaky so far, although they might be able to... Oh, Beamy. Oh, no! The shot's coming through. There we go. Okay, Americano does get it as the circle arrives, so that's going to be Beamy going down. No res coming through for him. GNL, can they hold the rest as Dignitas has now shown up? They're going to be throwing all their utility over in that direction. Shinboy is going to get spotted out, though. As you can see, the kill feed is just absolutely lighting up right now, and somehow GNL still in. But Dignitas, how much damage have they taken from grenades from GNL?
So much coming through. They only have 2 kills so far, but plenty of knocks with an opportunity to be flushed down there. GX are really the ones right now taking the kills away from them. You can see New Happy shooting in this direction as well, trying to see what they can find. Smokes, fortunately for GNL, keeping them alive for a little while longer, but they would really want to get rid of this Dignitas team so they could focus inward and not having to deal with the Americans on the edge of the circle.
Oh, Poonage the last one up, and he's not going down without a fight. He can possibly get this res back onto Honey Badger, but they've got to deal with GNL first, and GNL still keeping 3 up. They get the reses. Poonage having the flashbang in hand, maybe go for the res onto Honey Badger, but that smoke isn't going to last a whole lot longer. You see it's ticking down as they are outside of circle. Yeah, the GNL, I think, worried more about their next position in the circle, and maybe they can gatekeep from there.
I love the fact, I mean, now they don't have any smokes, but I love the fact that they backed off on this one, knowing that if we overcommit to this position, New Happy is just going to pepper us from behind. And now smokes are fading out now, so we can't over-aggress. But now, seems like they've had enough of it. That flash goes far, and the second one straight to their face, so that's them blind for a good while. Smokes are now coming through. You can see here, as soon as one smoke fades, they get taken down, but Corner on the side finds one of them. Ricardo to find the second, and GNL again, doing so much damage. Unfortunately, they will fall, as both ENCE and GEX do damage in return, but oh my lord, have they stepped up today.
Absolutely, and there you go. They're going to be spotted out and taken care of. GNL will go down, and Gex once again. A bunch of kills. Where has this team been? GEX showing up in a big way. They've got 4 up. They've got a good position on the south side of this circle. They're going to get the other 2 over to join the rest of the squad. And where did that Bronco come from? They're ghost riding whips around here. We don't even know where these things are coming from. New Happy, meanwhile, they've got the 4 up and the high ground, but they've got to deal with ENCE.
Yep, there's a Samp going down evilly with the knock. It's a scary player to go up against. Xavier is there with the Grocer, though. So could pack a punch himself. Diggory spots one open rotation. Jan will fall. There should be a flush possible. Oh, he's DC'd. That is just really ripperoni timing to do that. I was wondering why I was just jumping off the cliffside there, but because they were inside the circle. But that's
it happens. Unfortunate. We'll see. Who even has the best spot here? I mean, GEX, they get their res. They've got 4 up again, but ENCE has this high ground spot. They're putting all their attention over towards New Happy right now. MCG, I don't think has any angle on any of the ENCE boys just yet. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like ENCE is in the best spot, but it's hard to tell.
The next circle could go anywhere. Last circle should be shifting down towards the south side of this. So GEX, I mean, if they can stay tight in this position and not allow for the people up. No, actually, no. They do have Xavier up here, but if they can make sure that no one can take the hill above Xavier, which ends, at least with a chance of making a play on, it's looking good for GX. The issue is they need to hold off New Happy. Depends on whether New Happy opts to play uphill or downhill here.
And you can see, I mean, 8 kills already for New Happy. They're still looking at that high ground, see if ENCE will give them anything, really, just to get that open knock, and ENCE not giving it up, so that's going to force New Happy to go play low. It's, I mean, it'd be suicide to try to push into ENCE right now from that high ground. So
but look at this.
They're gonna,
they don't.
it's not much better to the south. They just don't know that yet. Wait,
well, are they going uphill? I mean, they have to commit in one direction. Also, there's a play of going inside the. They're running in. Yep. I was just going to say there's a play of going inside of the top entrance, and they can actually get out of the bottom of it. Look at where the new circle is. They're going to be safe. They're going to be all right inside, at least for now. They have to wrap all the way around there, and I think they might be going into blue initially. So, phase 7 damage. We know it hurts. Let's see if they can get around fast enough. New Happy going sprinting, trying to get in, but Tank is already here. This is a first for me. I'm not going to call it a world first because I'm not sure if there's ever been a endgame inside the new cave, but
there was one in NA.
I've ever seen it. The first I've ever seen it.
We did have one in Americas where it was. I specifically remember because I was casting it. We had Poonage that was hiding down there, and in the end, he ended up pushing out of the cave and going down. And
inside the cave.
It ended kind of in the same position where you could have kind of. I think you could have had stayed in the cave and tried to do a heal off. Okay. But it didn't end up playing out that way, which I was very sad about. But
circles should be shifting south now, though, with this mountain ridge being in. I mean, it should, unless if the amount of circles generated couldn't find one of those, it should be heading down in the direction of GX, and that's why they are playing it passive, and that's why I really enjoy seeing them playing it passive. Tixo, in the meantime, trying to maintain full control of the hillside, not that hard to do when everyone else is at least like a solid 100 meters lower than you.
Okay.
This is so interesting to me. I've never
it really
never seen
is.
this before.
It really, I mean, you can see that MCG and New Happy are on different levels as well, as the circle does pop and it's going to go off to the east, so it is going to end.
We are inside.
On the caves here, as Yanli will get spotted up by Rustamar, so ENCE will have the high ground. GEX has to push into MCG if they want to try to survive. Zenon has already gone down, though. Yanli is bleeding out, and the grenades and utility coming from ENCE could be enough to finish it off.
Exactly, this is what I was just saying. Their only real threat at this point, should the circle not go south towards them, is that a team could get up above Xavier, and that's exactly what has happened here. SSR needs to do all kinds of damage in order for him to do anything remotely close to getting out of here alive, which I honestly at this point don't think is going to be possible. I'm not expecting to see Ends committing too much to try to get flushes with nades and whatnot, but we'll see. Does Xavier stand to be rested? It is the first knock on him, so there might be a play to make. He's trying to crawl further down, but wait. Is there a cave entrance there as well?
It looked like there was. It looks like there is for Xavier, but I don't think his boys can get to him. I don't think they have the ability
I
here.
will be the first to admit I have not explored this cave enough to know the exact ins and outs. I know I should have because it is my job after all, but it just
I've never seen it.
They have an entrance right there.
Oh my god. Oh, this is awesome. And they're gonna get the rest. They're gonna get the rest on the Savior.
I'm not even sure if Ents knows that there's an entrance down there.
Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so it looks like New Happy is on the same level as GEX. It looks like we saw multi-circle. They have found New Happy. They were trying to throw grenades around the corners and around the edges here. Meanwhile, Ents is just sitting on top, waiting for all of this to play out.
I mean, that is the play. That is the play. Everyone's gonna be fighting inside. What you gotta do right now is you gotta, you gotta sit at the entrances. Make sure no one gets out of there. Hold off the different entrances, and it should be GG for you. Do what you know that you have to. You gotta run into blue, tank yourself down so you can get the first aid off, down to under 7. Like, take 2 ticks on the final circle, sit in the very center, and start first aiding once it hits you, and then it's just gonna be a who's better at healing. I would not expect to see anyone trying to make a play outside.
No. I mean, I like what Multi-Circle Gaming is doing here. There you go. There's the dot, and the dot is actually inside the cave. So,
unless if enough damage is done here that Ends commits to try and find kills, but I would not. I mean, I know Ends has gotten more aggressive over the last couple of months, but I would not expect to see them wanting to aggress on anything at this point. Let's see. In the meantime, inside the cave, it's a whole other story.
Oh, the fight finally popping off. Yanli will go down. Savior will go down as well as New Happy just holding the line. And that's going to do it for GEX. They had another great game, another top 4 finish, and another boatload of kills, but they can't find the win. As New Happy now 11 kills, they turn their attention over to MCG, but Tanky's going to get ripped apart by Non. And now New Happy is going to try to make this push towards the edge, towards the outer ring here that MCG has been holding.
Finally coming to life. New Happy, everyone's been waiting to see them perform after such a good performance last week. Now they get the kills here, gets the knock onto Summer as well. Solid, confirm. And that's going to be the last one down. Evil Lee goes down outside. And I was going to say, there is a chance that Ends makes an aggressive play here. Is it the right play to make, though? That's the big question. They were free to move around outside, but so were New Happy inside. Rather take it in your own hands to get the win, but now they're forced to stay inside. They do have to... Okay, so they're playing 3-1. They're playing 3-1. They're leaving Tixu to be the one to heal off should they not be able to win this 3v3.
And they're going to try. They only have 6 kills, so they want to try to get as many points as they can. Devote 3 over here. Leave the one guy up top to do the heal off. Non gonna... Ming's going to find Rustamar. Diggory's going to go down. New Happy staying alive. Non goes down, though. HSM and Ming now fighting it off. The shotgun. Squeaky's going to go down. And now the only hope for Ends is Tixu to out-heal the 2 members of New Happy with 16 kills.
Where you see this, go out, take 2 ticks. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Go out, take 2 ticks, because if you don't start first aiding before the last circle hits you, wait, he had too much HP. Tixu needs to tank blue once. He cannot get a first aid off. Tixu needs to tank blue once in order for this to work. Ming knows exactly what he's doing. I think he's 76 HP. I honestly think Tixu has 1 HP too much to win this. Ming knows what he's doing.
So close.
This could be Tixu dying because he didn't take... Yep, he's got boosters. He's being boosted. Right now, Mings knows what to do. He's got 72 HP. Look at this. Committing to the first aid, waiting for it. No, he's got 75 though as well. He got boosted. Is it going to be enough? Is he going to be able to do it? Gets the first aid off. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Oh, no.
The booster tick came in 1 second short. And Tixu able to win it. Oh my lord, he knew exactly what he was doing, but the booster ticked the second before he could take and use his first aid.
Oh my goodness.
That is the weirdest ending to the weirdest game I have ever seen. 1 tick of a booster being the decider on who won that game.
Unbelievable stuff. I mean, we're giving you everything you could ever hope to see here at PGC 2021. Tixu winning it by a tick and gets the victory. Let's throw it over to the analyst desk to break down game number 4.
I don't want to say it was easy for Eds, but they took the high ground. They pushed in, knew Happy to cause some trouble, and ultimately got the win in yet another unique circle.